Okay, so lately I've realised just how out of touch I am with the rest of my generation. In class the other day we did a sort of questionnaire type thing, and one of the questions was to write down the last film you saw, and the majority of the class, including myself, the last film we'd seen was Ted, which is basically a film about a teddy bear that makes crude jokes and a bit of a showcase for how sexy Mila Kunis is. And everybody in the class was talking about it like it was this brilliant, epic movie that would go down in history. And it was a bit funny, but it won't be what people are talking about in 20 years. Nobody else seemed to have that view though, it was just me. And then this morning I went and got The Avengers on DVD, and as I was doing that I realised that was the first time I'd bought a film in a very, very, very long time. Then I looked at my DVD case and everything was so old. All of the movies I watch are so old. There are things I watch that were made when I was a toddler or even before I'd been born at all, and they're like my favourite movies. Like Breakfast at Tiffany's, I didn't realise how old it was. I'm not a fan of all the modern day rom-coms there are. They're all kind of the same. There was kind of a group of original ones, like Notting Hill and Four Weddings and a Funeral, and then all the others have just kind of repeated the same jokes. But because not many people have seen the original ones, they think that they're original jokes, and they're not even as good. I do like some of the more action-y films they've been coming out with lately, like The Avengers, of course. I mostly like that film because I absolutely love Thor. He's just a god. And I love James Bond. I've seen all of the movies and I cannot wait for Skyfall, which is at the end of October. And sometimes series of films, I don't like them the more modern they get. Like, I don't think I'd have enjoyed the last few Harry Potter films half as much if the first lot weren't as good as they were. And the new Indiana Jones film with Shia LaBeouf in it, absolutely awful compared to the old Indiana Jones films. But not many people my age have the same opinion as me. Like, my favourite movie at the moment that I think pretty much sums up teenage life is 10 Things I Hate About You. And I don't think that half of the people in my generation have even watched that. Sometimes I just want to get everybody in my generation, all of them who are obsessed with special effects and actresses with big assets, I'd make them watch all the old movies, and then they'd realise just where all of the good bits of the films that they're watching these days originated from, and appreciate it. Sorry about the rant, guys.